Hello, Journal Goddesses. Ching, shing, shing. Look, I am so ready for this. So, how you doing? Let's check in, okay? Take that nice deep breath. Noticing what's going on in your body. I'm so glad you're here. Just notice if there's anything swirling or twirling around in there. Give yourself permission to be with it for just a moment. Don't try and change it or make it anything that it's not. Just notice. Give yourself permission to pack it up and set it outside of our space. And also give yourself permission to unpack it or not as you see fit. Welcome to you, me, and not really a cup of tea. I'm making this video a little bit late today because I had some challenges this morning that I needed to deal with, and I didn't want to not make a video because there's been times that I've not made a video, but my goal is to be more consistent, so that's what I'm doing. Even if it's later than I had wanted to do, I am still doing it. So yay me, pat on my back. I am very happy that you are here today. And so this You, Me, and a Cup of Tea is probably going to be a little bit rambly, and you can tell, you probably see on the video that I am outside, so it's having, that my camera is having a little bit of problem focusing on what color it wants me to be. Sometimes it's darker, sometimes it's lighter, so I apologize for that, but it's such a beautiful day that I wanted to share some of this time in nature with you as I talk about owning your weirdness and how it is a life-saving thing, the life-saving magic of owning your weirdness. So a little bit of background on why I wanted to do this video. A couple of days ago, I had met somebody and they were talking about how I'm one of the coolest people that they know. And I don't particularly see myself as cool. I'm just doing my thing, you know. I'm not trying to impress anybody. I'm not trying to... The only thing I'm trying to do is build a business and build something that has value, that gives value to people and is of service to other people. That's really the only thing that is in my mind. And some of the ways that I do that, some of the ways that helps me show up in my fullness is wearing these wigs o' sass with a bit of color, and you know, just kind of being myself and following my own interests and exploring different things because they are fascinating to me, and just following that thread. And in that conversation about how cool I am, she said, "You are one of the weirdest people I know, and I love that about you because you're not afraid to try different things, to explore different things, to look at things from a different perspective. And I really admire that about you." And that was something that she was aspiring to do because she felt that she had a lot of pressure. So I want to be completely transparent about this. Obviously, I have not always been this way. Now, some people who have known me for years and years and years will probably beg to differ, but I've gone through many times where I've tried to force myself to fit into some kind of definition of what is age appropriate. And honestly, nobody really knows what age appropriate is. You know, there's certain things that society dictates that you aren't supposed to do because you are a woman of a certain age. And for me, that was kind of like, it was very confining, it was very constricting. And after doing that for such a long time, after trying to fit into a narrow definition of what it was to be a woman of a certain age with kids, a woman with kids, how I was supposed to behave, how I'm supposed to dress, with exactly what I'm supposed to do, or what I should do. I felt like my spirit was dying. I felt as if where was I in all of in all of the definition of how what I was supposed to do because I had the title of a mom, what I'm supposed to do because I'm a business owner, what I'm supposed to do because I do, fill in the blank of whatever job description, whatever hat I was wearing, that was what I was supposed to do. There was and I don't know whether it was just me looking on the outside going, okay, well, all of these things this is how certain people behave, or whether it just felt like I was being told that. And I guess maybe it was a combination of both, because if you look at magazines and things, you're going to see that it's very regimented on how we are supposed to look at women of a certain age, women of a certain color, that have certain job descriptions. If you are a business owner or if you are a professional person who works outside of the home, there's certain confines that you're supposed to constrict yourself to. And I felt, like I said, I felt like my spirit was dying. It's taken me a long, long time to be able to reclaim my weirdness. For me, it seems natural and normal, but for other people, it seems kind of weird. I don't talk about my cosplay much, but every time I do, people get super excited because it's something that is weird, that's not in the norm. I've never been a person who followed the norm as much as I wanted to fit into the norm, especially as a teenager. I wanted to be normal. I so wanted to be normal, but I wasn't. I listened to Duran Duran. That was my favorite boy band. I'm still in love with them. I listen to Korean pop music now because I love the beats and the complexity of the music. I listen to a lot of J-rock and all of these different things. I follow Japanese fashion because it's interesting, it's cutting edge. And looking at how I can bring some of those interests into my own life. I dress up for movies because I'm going to go see them. I mean, these are the things that are considered or would be considered weird, and it saves my life. It saves my sanity. It allows me to express the essence of who I am. And so I invite you to think of ways that you're weird. You don't fit in with everybody, but you still can express your weirdness. There are people out there that are waiting for you to step up and be your weirdness, let your weirdness shine through so that they don't feel so alone. And that's one of the most important things. In the last 2 or 3 years, I cannot tell you how many times I've received private emails, or I've been in conversation with people and they're like, I really admire how brave you are in wearing these wigs and going out looking like that. I could never do that. And my question to them always is, why not? Why can't you? There's nothing that says you have to fit into a certain mold. It's just a matter of stretching out of your comfort zone. Now, there are multiple ways that I haven't stretched out of my comfort zone, and I can tell you, I am stubborn when it comes to embracing change. It takes me a long, long time, much longer than I would like it to, for me to accept changes and make the changes in my life and make them stick. But I keep at it, until I make those changes, until I expand out of my comfort zone. And that becomes the new comfort zone. It's about having and embracing a growth mindset. Because I feel like if you're not growing, you're dying. In nature, if we see a plant and it's not growing, it's dying. I don't want to be a plant that dies. I want to live the full width and the full depth of my life. And so if that means wearing wigs, putting on bracelets, and being Wonder Woman, then that's what I'm going to do. And I invite you, I hope that this encourages you to do the same thing too. Look for ways that you can embrace your weirdness in your daily life. Maybe you wear a wig with a different hairstyle, so that way it gives you confidence to be able to tackle something that has been challenging you. Maybe you decide, you look in your closet and you're going to wear elements of some villain so that you can embrace some of that dogged go get it attitude. I know that's why I cosplay villains, because villains are the ones that really get to push through and try and get things done. Heroes usually are the ones that are waiting to be saved, or at least heroines, let's say it that way. Heroines are the ones waiting to be saved. The villainous women, they are the ones that are getting shit done. So I hope this video has inspired you to own your weirdness. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so that you can get notifications of when I do new videos. I am sending you enormous amounts of love and of Wonder Woman power. Take care. I'll see you later. Bye.